new concept, some more criteria for congruence of triangles. Here we will get two theorems. One is theorem number 5.4, SSS congruence rule. If three sides of one triangle are equal to the three sides of another triangle, then the two angles are congruent. Let's see. So draw the diagrams like this. If three sides of one triangle, so I'll write here. If AB, BC and AC, okay, in triangle ABC are equal to PQ, AB equal to PQ, BC equal to QR and AC equal to PR, then triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Okay, so if three sides of one triangle are equal to the three sides of another triangle, then two triangles are congruent. Okay, like this you have to write in your fair book, no need of writing the all proof. And next theorem is RHS congruence rule. RHS means right angle hypotenuse side. If in two right triangles the hypotenuse and one side of the one triangle are equal to the hypotenuse and one side of the other triangle, then the two triangles are congruent. Okay, obviously in both right triangles one angle will be 90 degree, so two right angles, and hypotenuse means hypotenuse of one triangle equal to the another hypotenuse of another triangle. Similarly, one side of one triangle is equal to the other side of the triangle. Then we can say that rule as RHS congruence rule. Okay, on these two theorems, now we are going to solve the exercise. Exercise 5.3. Triangle ABC and triangle DBC are two isosceles triangle on the same base BC. Okay, see here, ABC and DBC are two isosceles triangles on same base, which is that BC, and vertex A and D are on the same side BC. Okay, see the figure. If AD is extended to intersect BC at P, so here it is extended up to P. So that first thing, ABD is congruent to ACD. ABD, where is that? ABD is congruent to ACD. Okay, first thing you have to show that these two triangles are congruent. Next, ABP, ABP and ACP. These half of the triangles are, we have to show that both are congruent. And third one, AP bisects angle A as well as angle D. So this AP bisecting the angle A and angle D. And fourth one, AP is perpendicular bisector of BC. AP is perpendicular bisector of BC. Okay, it is almost similar to the question from the exercise 5.2 also. Okay, let's do it. So for the first question, read the diagram neatly, and in the for the first thing, what do we have to show? Triangle ABD. Write that in triangle ABD, and another one triangle they given ACD. Triangle ACD. Okay, so first thing here, ABD and ACD, we will get AB equal to AC. AB equal to AC, because ABC is an isosceles triangle, that's why two sides are equal. Similarly, BD equal to DC. Okay, these two sides also sides of the isosceles triangle, that is DBC. Okay, two sides we got. Another one thing is common here, AD is common on both sides, both triangles. So AD equal to AD, common. Okay, so these two are given. by side congruence rule. Triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. Okay, so it is very important because here they asked 4 sub questions. You may get this type of questions for long answer questions. Next, in the second, what we need in triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACP. Okay, so check the congruence rules here. ABP, again AB equal to AC, one side we got. Okay, another thing here, ABP ACP, AP is common, AP. Another one thing, on above we proved ABD is congruent to ACD. ABD, these two small triangles are congruent. If they are congruent, then their corresponding angles will be equal. So that is BAD. So BAD, instead of D I will take P. BAP equal to CAP. Okay, because CPCT of triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. So another thing common, which is that AP is common side. So side angle side congruence rule, triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACP. Okay, so like this you have to solve the second one. Now third one. What is the third thing? Third thing, we have to show that AP is bisector. This AP is bisector of angle A as well as angle D. Okay, so from the above proved congruent triangles, here we will get angle BAP. Where is that? BAP equal to CAP. BAP equal to CAP. Okay, CPCT of triangle ABD and ACD congruents. And from one first problem. Okay, and next BDP and ADP we have to show, but we don't know. But another one thing we know, that is these two angles ADB equal to ADC. Why these two are equal? This is also CPCT. Okay, so if you minus from the 180 degree, you will get the inner angle, that is BDP. Okay, so 180 minus ADB. Similarly here also, if you minus from the 180, that is angle ADC. Okay, so out of 180, if you minus this angle, you will get the BDP equal to, here if you minus from the 180 ADC, then you will get CDP. Okay, so inner angles are equal. Here also inner angles are equal of the side, which that is side AP. So let's take equation number 1, equation number 2. From 1 and 2 we can conclude that, what we can conclude? AP bisects angle A as well as as well as angle D. See here, angle A bisected, so we got the two equal parts, and angle D is bisected, that's why we got two equal parts. So both from 1 and 2 we can conclude AP bisects angle A as well as angle D. Now in fourth case, what is that fourth case? Fourth case is we have to show that AP is perpendicular bisector of the BC. Okay. See, from congruent triangles, which are congruent triangle? Triangle A, which congruent we can get? ABP. ABP congruent to triangle ACP. Okay, see here, ABP, ACP. Then we will get the two angles will be equal. Which are those? Angle APB, APB equal to APC, APC. Reason CP, CT, congruent, corresponding parts of congruent triangle. So APB plus APC, what you will get? APB plus APC, we will get here 180. Why? Both are linear pairs. Here APB, APC. So if you add these two, you will get 180 degree. So those are linear pair. Linear pair. Okay, angles on straight line. So APB equal to is APC. So APB plus what is APC? APC is also APB. APB equal to 180. So 2 APB, APB equal to 180. So APB equal to 180 divided by 2. 2 ones are 2 90s are. So now we got APB equal to 90 degree. If it is 90 degree, then automatically APC also 90 degree. So if we got 90 degree on both sides, now we can conclude AP is perpendicular bisector of BC. So perpendicular means 90 degree and bisector means here we are getting BP equal to CP, because these two triangles are congruent. ABP and ACP are congruent. Obviously BP equal to CP. Okay, so like this you have to solve the all 4 sub problems. Now second question, AD is an altitude of an isosceles triangle ABC in which AB equal to AC, so that first one, AD bisects BC and AD bisects angle A. Okay, so AD is altitude. Altitude means making 90 degree with the opposite side. Here is the diagram. ABC with AB equal to AC and AD is altitude. Altitude means making 90 degree. So for the first thing, take in triangle, which triangle? ABD, ABD and triangle ACD, ACD. Okay, so first thing, altitude making 90 degree. Okay, so ADB, ADB equal to and ADC, ADC, each 90 degree, and they only given AB equal to AC, AB equal to AC. So if you take the right angle, then AC and AB will be the hypotenuse. Okay, hypotenuse, and AD is common on the both triangles. AD equal to AD, common side. Okay, so right angle means 90 degree, hypotenuse side, RHS by RHS congruence rule. Congruence rule, triangle ABD, is congruent to triangle ACD. So if these two triangles are congruent, then we will get BD equal to CD, CP, CT, corresponding parts of congruent triangle. So you will get here two sides will be equal, BD equal to CD. When BD equal to CD, then easily you can say AD bisects BC. So when it will bisects, when we will get the two equal parts. So that's why AD bisects BC. And second thing, what we need, we have to show that AD bisects angle A. So when we will get the angle A is bisected by AD, when we will get the equal parts, which are BAD, angle BAD equal to CAD. Okay, CPCT from the above proved triangles. Then if we got equal angles, then we can conclude AD bisects angle A. Okay. Now fourth question. BE and CF are two equal altitudes of a triangle ABC. Using RHS congruence rule, prove that the triangle ABC is isosceles. Okay, so you have to draw the diagram. So here diagram ABC and BE and CF are the two altitudes. So equal altitudes they given. So BE equal to CF. And we have to prove triangle ABC is isosceles. Isosceles means two sides will be equal, means AB equal to AC we have to show. Okay, so it is similar to the problem which we solved in the exercise 5.2. Let's see here. In proof, okay, we have to take the triangles which included the altitudes. Where are those? BEC. In triangle BEC. Okay, and another triangle CFB. Triangle CFB. So in both triangles, first thing, they are altitude. Altitude means making 90 degree. So see here, BEC equal to CFB, each 90 degree. Okay, and the both having the BC as their base. So BC equal to BC. For here, this is BC is opposite to the 90 degree, then we can say that it is hypotenuse. Okay, another thing on the given, BE equal to CF. Okay, given. What is they given? Given the sides are equal. So right angle, hypotenuse, side. So by RHS congruence rule, triangle BEC is congruent to triangle CFB. Okay, so BEC is congruent to CFB, then the angle ECB equal to angle FBC, because CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangle. So what is ECB? ECB is nothing but our ACB, and FBC is nothing but our ABC. Why I took here in place of EA? Both are on same line. See here, that's why I am taking ACB. And F and A both are on same line. That's why I am taking ABC. Okay, so ACB equal to ABC, then their opposite sides will be equal. It means AC for the angle B, AC is equal to for the C, AB. Okay, so for the AC that will be AB, and for the ABC we will get the AC. If AB equal to AC, because I'll write the reason here, by opposite sides of equal angles. AB equal to AC. So if AB equal to AC, then we can conclude that triangle ABC is isosceles. Okay, because two sides are equal. Understood? So like this you have to do the step by step, you will get to understand. Fifth question, ABC is an isosceles triangle with AB equal to AC. Draw AP perpendicular to BC to show that angle B equal to angle C. Okay, let's do it by using the RHS congruence rule. Here I drawn the triangle ABC with AP perpendicular to BC. Perpendicular means here it is making 90 degree. So let's take two triangles. In triangle ABP and triangle ACP. Okay, so first right angle triangle, because we are solving it by RHS rule. APB equal to APC right angle. Okay, or else you can write each 90 degree right angle. Okay, next AB equal to AC, they given, or else you can take it as hypotenuse also. Common, sorry, it is given. Okay, which is given, that is which we will get as a hypotenuse. Next, AP is common. AP equal to AP, common. Okay, so right angle, hypotenuse, side, common side, by RHS congruence rule. Here we will get triangle ABP is congruent to triangle ACP. So if these two are congruent, then their angles will be equal. Those are angle B equal to angle C, CP, CT. Okay, so like this you have to solve. Here in this exercise I skipped the third problem. This is for your practice. Okay, and another one important thing here, section 5.6, inequalities in a triangle. This whole portion means total one exercise is reduced for the academic year 2020 and 21. Okay, no need of practicing this exercise. It will not come for your essay exam as well as essay 2 and essay 1. Okay, no need of to practicing inequalities in a triangle. It is deleted portion. It completes your chapter.